Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Locum23. Joining me for Choices of Stories You Play, Royal Romance, Book 1, Chapter 8, A Waltz to Remember. In the wintry duchy of Lythos, you and Hannah are getting ready for the ball. In the dressing room of Hannah's suite, Hannah springs out from behind a curtain, wearing a silver, shimmering dress. Ta-da! How do I look? Wow, Hannah, you're gonna set the ball on fire. I like you better in your underwear. Oh my god, really? I didn't realize we're supposed to dress up. You're gonna set the ball on fire. Everyone's gonna be talking about your dress. You think so? I'll force people into awkward conversations about it if I have to. Hannah laughs. Come on, let's pick your dress so we're not late to the ball. One eye-popping dress coming right up. What would a royal wear to a ball like this? White goddess, a sleek, elegant gown, perfect for catching the winter moonlight. Oh wow, that's pretty. Hold on, is the first one 25? Huh. That's clutch. I'd say that's something royalty would wear. Snowflake Sweetheart, a gilded ice blue ball gown, guaranteed to outshine even the stars themselves. And Bluebell. That's the only one. Okay. Well, we gotta go with Bluebell in this version. Your go-to dress, versatile enough to work for anything. I don't know. I think little black dress would do better. This will work. This is your last chance. What do you think? The dress doesn't make the lady makes the dress. In other words, you look spectacular. Shall we be off? After you, Lady Hannah. Arriving at the chateau's ballroom, you spot Maxwell across the room. Maxwell bows to you and Hannah. Ladies, it's a pleasure to see you both tonight. That's unusually formal for you. What gives? Tonight, I'm representing the Duchy of Remsford as this important social event. That sounds like something Bertrand would say. He's been calling me all night to remind me. Ah, you've got to be on your best behavior or else Bertrand will get on your case? Pretty much. Ooh, Olivia hired a full orchestra to play tonight. I've heard you're quite the musician yourself, Hannah. Oh, no, I'm not. Really? I feel like I remember hearing you were a virtuoso pianist? I still play time to time, but only for fun. I'd like to hear you sometime. I actually found a piano in the parlor here. I was considering sneaking over there to play tonight. You're welcome to join me, Riley. But for now, we should be getting to our seats. You glance around the room, nothing, noting the fancy name cards at each place setting. Where are we sitting? About that, turns out I'm sitting at the head of the table with Olivia and the Prince. But you two are the furthest table in the back. I guess Olivia put together the seating plan. Olivia's making me sit in the back? I'm just happy that you invited. This is an outrage! The company will be much better at our table. No offense, Maxwell. None taken. Hell, I'd join you guys if I could. I should say Olivia has greatly honored me. Don't worry, we won't tell Bertrand. Sorry to leave you guys, but don't worry about us, Maxwell. Riley and I make the best of it. Maybe we can play footsies. As Maxwell goes to the head of the table, you and Hannah find your way to the back and spot a familiar face. Welcome to the Table of Exiles. Drake? I'm actually glad to see you. Now I know this is the worst table in the room. Ouch! Let's try and be nice, shall we? And here I was worried that we'd be stuck with some stuffy nobles. It's probably meant to be an even bigger slight that we're with a commoner. Really, Hannah? Really? Well, Olivia really missed the mark this time. Thanks, Venti. That actually means something coming from you. Drake, you don't seem bothered at all to be seated in the back. What can I say? After enough years of getting treated like this, you build up a thick skin. Besides, back here, out of the spotlight, at least we can relax. Watch swarms of servers carry dish after dish of delicious food to the other tables. The food looks amazing. I hope they serve us soon. I'm starving. I wouldn't get your hopes up. Where we're seated, we'll be the last to eat, even if there's any left by the time they get to us. But the lobster bisque, do you really think we'll go hungry? Not if I can help it. This can't be too different from hailing a New York taxi. Scanning the room, you target a server who's walking towards you. Hey, excuse me? The server walks by you, paying no attention. You're a failure. Made a nice appetizer. Screw you, Drake. That's okay. I'll get him on the return trip. Oh, Venti, no. I wouldn't count on it. Oh, well. Well, I'm sure the food will show up eventually. Really, we had one shot at that? You couldn't trip one? 30 minutes later. Wow, the service here is terrible. All by design. Even if it's on purpose, at least it's not the worst service I've had. You've had worse service than this? Believe it or not, I've been to a wedding where food wasn't served until midnight. They got hideously behind schedule and decided to do an open call for speeches before dinner. It took hours. Oh, heavens. Drake! I can tell you a real horror story. Let's set the scene. Casual get-together, lots of people I don't know, but that's fine. There's a bar, a man's true best friend. So I figure I'll grab a drink. I'll go up to the bar and they're out of whiskey. Drake, didn't they have any other drinks? That's particularly a crime. I could use some whiskey now. Didn't they have any other drinks? No, you don't understand. We're talking about whiskey, the best of all drinks. Have you ever tried anything else? Wine? Cocktails? Why would I drink not whiskey when there's whiskey? But there was no whiskey, so you didn't get to try whiskey, so try something else, dumbass. Variety? I'm starting to question your taste, Venti. It's too bad we probably won't see a real drink at dinner. From what I've seen, Olivia's got quite a stash. From what you've seen? I did some exploring, and I haven't stumbled across her wine cellar. Oh, is this where we're gonna build up and be like, hey, you wanna sneak down there? Really? Yeah, it's pretty impressive, actually. And not a bad place to get away from all this for a while. Why don't you join me there for a drink tonight, Venti, if you're not afraid of sneaking out after hours? Before you can reply, a server comes to your table with the first course. Finally! You eat a spoonful of lobster bisque. It's cold and devoid of lobster. Yuck! So it's not just me. Drake pokes his food. I wanted one thing today, and they've taken it from me. Oh, God! Just then the musician begins to play. Hello, dear guests, and welcome to the Navrakas family's chateau. It means so much to me that you would join me in this place that's so dear to my heart. I hope you enjoy the festivities tonight as much as I will. Now, everyone, please join me in front to begin the Cordonia waltz. But we haven't finished eating. I don't think she cares. Well, let's do this. Drake hangs back, looking uncomfortable. Aren't you joining us, Drake? Waltzing isn't my thing. I'll be here with the food. Leaving Drake at the table, you, Maxwell, and Hannah head over to the dance floor and see Prince asking Olivia to dance. Olivia, May I have this dance?
Of course. Anything for you, Prince Liam.
Olivia curtsies as the prince sweeps her into his arms.
It would be unspeakably very rude for Prince Liam to not dance this waltz with the hostess.
Yeah, I was just about to say it.
I guess that's what happens when you have home court advantage.
That doesn't mean you won't get to dance, though. In fact, Lady Riley, may I have the honor of this waltz?
Maxwell, it is I who would be honored. Let's do this.
I don't suppose I can dance with Hannah. Oh, my. Let's do this. Dance, dance, dance.
Would Burchard approve of that?
I mean, Lady Riley, let us dance, dance, dance. Shall we? You take Maxwell's hand, and together you become part of the loose circle forming on the dance floor. Maxwell puts one hand on your waist and raises your hand in a classic ballroom pose. Oh god, wait a second. Do you even know the Cordonia waltz?
Not exactly. A little training would have been nice.
Sorry. I knew I was forgetting something. I know Burchard would never have neglected to mention it.
If he were here, I'd be stuck dancing with him, and we'd be having much less fun.
True, but the waltz...
Hey, we'll get through it together, right?
Right! As the music picks up, the couples begin the waltz. Maxwell steps forward. Maxwell moves forward. I should move backward? You move backward. Maxwell guides you into a pretty glide down the length of the room. Very nice, Riley.
I try.
Just as you see Olivia grasp the prince's hand and glide into an elegant spin. Hope you're ready for this. He grasps your hand and starts spinning you around. Relax, stiff and furious. Relax. Maxwell swings you around in time to the waltz, and you laugh. Now here we go. Last move. He twirls you so that you're facing out. You're back to him as he draws you close. You feel his arm around you. So I'm envisioning this in my head to try and get right.
Maxwell, this seems a little scandalous for the ballroom. There's no one else I'd rather be dancing with right now.
Really? Those are the only two options? Riley?
What?
It's better if you don't talk like that. Oh, so we can call you out for being scandalous, or we can be kind of a flirt. Okay. Or just being nice.
It's not like anyone can hear us.
No, but if they did, you're a suitor. You should always be thinking of Liam.
Well, perhaps Olivia shouldn't have chosen this waltz.
You sway together for several beats before Maxwell lets go of your hands, gently pushing you forward. Time to switch partners. You did the Cordonia waltz. You go through the same steps, just do what you did with me, and you'll do great. You glide forward, and on the next strain of the waltz, you're in Liam's arms.
Liam?
Why, hello there.
Fancy running into you.
You mean on the dance floor of a private ball during a choreographed waltz?
Well, when you put it that way, it seems inevitable. I'd run into you, but to be fair, I haven't seen a lot of you lately.
True. I've been a little preoccupied. Olivia's the hostess, and I'd be remiss in my duties if I didn't spend time with all of the women here.
Liam, I can understand that. You're not just marrying for yourself, it's for the crown.
Yes. No matter how I feel, we'll have to see what happens in the coming weeks. As he leads you into the twirl and holds you against him, he lowers his mouth to your ear. But Riley, you should know, you are special to me. He spins you out of the move in time to the music, and you hold his gaze until Olivia glides into your field of vision. Bitch, didn't you just have this dance? Piss off, man. 5 minutes.
Lady Riley, I believe he's my partner now?
You just had the dance. You can't just spin back around. That's not how the waltz works. Oh my god, whatever. You reluctantly let go of the prince's hand, dancing back to Maxwell. Watching you two together, I can tell that Liam cares for you a lot. Yeah, but our relationship is so strange. It's not like he can just sweep me off my feet and carry me out of here. You mean like every woman thinks that prince, you know, they all go for the prince, he just is supposed to sweep you off, mount you on the horse, and just ride off into the moonlight, right? Oh wait, we're not on the Disney Channel. My bad. When you're royalty, the rules are different. I know that, and yet... You trail off when you see Maxwell's surprised expression. What? You turn just in time to see Olivia lean in close to Liam and kiss him deeply on the dance floor. Really, bitch? Nope, gotta keep my cool. You only watch quietly as Olivia wraps her arms around the prince. After way too long a moment, the prince gently pulls away. Liam? Olivia, let's talk, perhaps, outside? You watch them walk away as Maxwell leads you to the sidelines where the other ladies are gossiping over Olivia's move. Well, that was a bold move. Little Olivia's growing up. How sweet! Aren't you upset by that? Ostentatious displays are for those who are either unrefined or insecure. I am neither. We always knew that she and the prince were close. It was a power move, if you ask me. Right. Excuse me one moment. Maxwell leads you away from the other ladies. We have a chance to play a little politics here. Is it the kind of politics where I slap the smirk off Olivia's face, make out with Liam in front of everyone, get strategic, and try to gain an advantage? Exactly. Look at Kira. She's clearly upset at Olivia's display, and she's alone by the appetizers right now. Which, this is what we call an opportunity. You should get on our good side. If you can drive a wedge between her and Olivia, it might weaken Olivia's position, and if Kira has good things to say about you, it'll help your reputation at court. I'll give it a shot. Cross the ballroom and approach Kiara. Excuse me, Lady Kiara? Oh, Lady Riley. Come in, Kava? I don't know what anyone's saying. I'm gonna wing this, and we're gonna play Guess Who. Lady Kira Volches Vol Coacher Avi Moi? None. Sorry, that's the only French I know. What do you want? Let's discuss Olivia. What did you think of her little display? I can't believe her. She wouldn't have the guts to do that anywhere else. She's gone mad with power here. I think Olivia clearly has the upper hand, went too far. Why do I feel like this is a trick question, and I'm sitting in a 90-degree room because the AC is broke, and I'm miserable right now? No, I prefer to do these things when I'm comfortable. So, clearly has the upper hand, went too far. She only did what we're all wishing we could do. If anything, I have to give her credit for pulling it off. But that does mean we have to stand by and accept it. We need to stick together, otherwise we don't stand a chance fighting against Olivia. Are you proposing an alliance? Yes, and you should be my ally because I'll support you too. I'm nicer than Olivia. I'll support you too. Olivia's friendship is a one-way street. Why should you always let her get her way? You make a fair point. We all need someone to speak well of us. We can help each other out. That's not a bad idea. We need to have each other's backs if we're going to take down Olivia. You've made some interesting points. I'm glad you think so. You did not convince Kara to support you. Oh, kiss my ass. So we should have picked she had the upper hand. Okay. But I remain unconvinced. If you'll excuse me, I should mingle with what time I have left. Perhaps there really are alliances to be made tonight. Adieu. But wait. Kira walks away. As the night wears on, you mingle with other guests and dance more. At the end of the evening, as you're on your way out the ballroom, you feel a gentle tap on your shoulder. Lady Riley? Liam.
You kissed Olivia!
I'm glad you found me. I was afraid I'd have to leave the ball without seeing you again. I know we haven't seen each other much this trip. It's been a hectic few days. A strange few days. I spend all these events rushing from person to person, trying to say the right things and keep all the nobles happy. But at night I find myself lying awake for hours in the Grand Suite, unable to sleep. The Grand Suite? That sounds fancy. Oh, it's the best room. It's upstairs at the end of a quiet east wing. It comes with everything, even a hot tub under the stars, overlooking the mountains. Sounds romantic, and I'm sure it's going to be a diamond option. It would be, with the right person. Unfortunately, I've got no one to share it with. Calder, maybe I can help you with that. Oh, are you sure you can manage it? I'm not making any promises yet. Prince Liam, if I might interrupt. Of course. I know we haven't spoken all day, Lady Penelope. Lady Riley, good night. Liam winks at you as he kisses your hand and then turns to Penelope. So that was a very not-so-subtle hint. Oh, Brightwood Manor decor. You're making your way through the chateau's foyer when something catches your attention. Upstairs you see a light flicker on in the east hallway that leads to Liam's room. A nighttime visit with Liam sounds nice. You hear music coming from the parlor. Sounds like Hannah's playing the piano. Near the kitchen, you see a staircase spiraling down. Drake said he'd be in the wine cellar if I wanted to meet him for a drink. Let me guess. It's going to be Hannah Diamonds, Drake Diamonds, Liam Diamonds, go to your room and go to sleep, right? And I called it. 1717, sneaking Liam. Head to bed. How presumptuous, Pixelberry. How just absolutely just predictable as well. I'm pretty tired now. I'll see everyone later anyway. We didn't see that one coming. A few days later, you and Max will go outside with your luggage to find everyone gathered. Looks like everyone's just about ready. I can't believe it's time to go. I'm ready to get back to something a little warmer. There you are, Riley. Are you excited for the Regal Regatta tomorrow? The Royal Regatta? That's the ceremonial boat race, your next big event. You've been to a regatta before, right? What do you think, Maxwell? Really? What will happen to the regatta? Find out in the next chapter. Oh my god! Sweet mother of God. So, pretty much the AC went out. It is currently, I have this little tabletop thermometer. It's currently at 90 degrees in my house. Oh my god. AC went out. Trying to get in touch with people, which will hopefully fix it here soon, for the love of God. But I am melting like an ice cream cone left out on a driveway. Holy hell. Do keep in mind, Love Hacks Book 2 just came out too. I'm going to be doing that shortly. I'm going to go cool off and make a nice cold drink, do a couple things, and then come back and do it. Recap will be done this probably Saturday. Or later this evening, one of the two. Preferably be cooler, because it's where I have to sit and I have to think and I have to recall everything. And I hate heat. I really do. I think when you're sitting in your house, it should be cool. It should be a nice 70, 72, you know, around there. Not 90. And it's sad because it's actually cooler outside than it is in your house, which is so redundantly dumb, but that's how all of this works. So without any further ado, I hope you all did enjoy the video. Please feel free to like and share. Also, if you want to follow me on my social media or support my page, that is down all in the description. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video or in Love Hacks. Peace out.